Hello everybody, we are back with another Leetcode problem number 2140, that is solving question with a brain power, right? So this problem is quite interesting. Actually, it was being given as a Leetcode daily problem. So let's read out the problem first. Actually, you are given a zero indexed 2D array. That is, it is an array of questions where questions I is the points. That is. Let's take the example of this. Okay. So the thing is that first value is 3 comma 2, right? So 3 is the points that after solving we will be getting, and 2 is the cost. So what is the cost? What does the cost means over here? If you solve this question, so you will get a point of 3, and due to the here it is given that 2 is the cost, so you have to just skip the 2 element just next to the this question. You have to just next to this question, you have to skip 2 element, right? You will be not be solving this and this, and after skipping this 2 element you will be directly solving this. And after solving this you will be getting a point of 2, that is 3 plus 2, that is 5. Okay, so the total point will be 5, and you have to skip 5 entries from here, right? But it is the end of the array, so this might be a base case of this problem. Yeah, sure, it will be a base case of our problem. So basically the thing is that this question will be solved in a pattern, right? Like recursive way will be the brute force way, and obviously it will cause some problem over here during the submission. Yeah, you can just run the problem. Yeah, it will give you the answer during the running of the two test cases. But after submission of the problem, yeah, you will get a error like time limit exceeded, right? So basically what we can do over here, in the recursive problem it will be like a decent tree, right? We can just choose this element, or we have another option, that is just neglect this element, just skip this element. Okay, so basically, we have in each and every element, we have two choices. We can accept that element, or we can reject that element, or skip that element. Okay. So basically, it is a brute force way, right? So basically, we have to now optimize this approach. How we can do that? It is so simple. You can, if you have solved the other lead code problems, the problem, I think so, the problem number, I cannot remember the problem. So, over there, one of the problem was there, you can just cachify some of the result, like caching. Uh, the same technique I will be using over here. Just use some caching technique over here. By using the caching technique, we can just eliminate some of the repeated tasks over here. Okay, so this is as simple as that. So let's jump into the code. Let's see what uh the base cases will be. What we can how we can approach this problem by solving this question. Okay, let's code it up. So basically, first and foremost, I will be commenting some of the things. Uh, let declare the cache first. See, cache is equal to, what will the length of the cache? The length of the cache will be the length of the questions. Okay, the number of questions. So basically, 0 into len of questions. Questions. So basically, I already declared our cache with all the element initiated with 0. Okay, so let's write the process of the backtrack. The def backtrack. Okay, track def backtrack. So I will be passing the index I. Okay. So what will be the base case of this problem exactly? Yes. What will be the base case? If the index, the current index is greater than the length of the question, that is out of bounds condition. So in that case, we have to just return zero. Okay. If I greater than is equal to len of questions, yes, okay, questions, we have to just return zero. As simple as that. Okay. So another base case may be like the current position which we are visiting is actually already in the cache. That is already we have visited that current element. So we can just retrieve that result from the cache. As simple as that. Okay. And this is actually the caching technique. This is the magic of the caching technique. So let's code it up. If caches CSCHE cache of I return return CSC cache of sorry I okay, cache of I. So we are just returning that. Now it's time for the main operation. That is we have the so-called two choices over here. Two choices. What are the two choices? That is just skip, just choose or skip. Okay. So before moving forward with with this part of the code, we have to first unpack the points first, so that we can process it uh, very easily. Okay. So unpack UNPSCK the points 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 comma cost is equal to questions of I. That is first value will be the point and the next value will be the cost. Okay. So we have now two choices. That is choose that point or skip that point. First and foremost, skipping that point is very easy. Just just move to the next index. Okay. DSC K TRSC. Okay. Backtrack of I. Backtrack of I plus one. I think I wrote no BSC K T I S K. I think I wrote the correct spelling. Yeah, backtrack. Okay, so now it's the time of choosing that current element. Okay, it will be just if I choose that current element, we have to add up the point, right? Point plus backtrack. I will be just copying this thing. This will be easy for me. Control C and just Control B. I plus one, and we have to also skip the elements, the next elements. Okay. Yeah. So basically, we have to plus. Okay. Let's make it much more readable. Sorry, it is not I. It's one. I plus one plus one. Okay. So we are just choosing the element over here. Now this is a maximizing problem, right? So we have to read it over here. Return the maximum point you can earn from the exam. Okay. So basically we have to return the maximum point. So let's write the code for it. Cache of we have to also load it into the cache. Okay. Cache is equal to max of these two results. Okay. Control C, Control V. Okay. Max of backtrack. Okay, this will be the I will be the finding the maximum result from this two element. Let make let him make let's mix little bit readable. Uh okay, plus backtrack of I plus one. Yeah. Now we have to return the result. Return cache of I. Okay, it is a recursive solution. So we will be for this step we will be returning the value of the cache at that particular index. Okay, so now return backtrack. Okay, yes, backtrack of 0. Okay, we will be starting from the 0. So 0th index. We will be starting from the 0th index of this element. So let's run the code. Let's see. Uh, yeah. So okay. Okay, all right, all right. It is a typos mistake. So it is just point miss point. Okay. Mm, yeah, it is completely fine right now. So let's submit this code. Let's see actually how it performs. Okay, it's quite okayish. Okay, yeah. Actually, the time complexity is TC is equal to O of n, O of n. And the sorry, it is not 0, by the way, it is O of n, and the space complexity is equal to O of n. So this is quite efficient solution, I will say. Yeah, it can be much more efficient if you use other techniques also. So basically in this problem we have just used the caching technique. I think it is much more easier to code it up, and yeah, it is if you solve this problem in the brute force way, it is very easy to come up with this solution. So this is all about the code, and I will back with another lead code problem next day. So bye and take care.